And tonight, it's no different. I am with Mr. Njeru, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. We are here to unpack and ravel. It's actually unpacking and raveling and presenting it to you just as it is. We want to talk about the human rights. We're going to speak on these human rights in different faculties and in different dimensions. Do you even know what your right is? And how do you differentiate these as a local human right, if there is, or this is an international human right? Are there bodies that help us or help make sure that the human rights have been adhered to the end? Welcome on board. Speak to us through 22914. You can also reach us on our Facebook page, Mwangaza TV. We are streaming live on our YouTube channel, Mwangaza TV Kenya. As usual, I'm your host, Celestine Waka the Favored. It's always my pleasure to have you on board. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and let us learn that which we thought we knew, or that which we thought we knew, yet we don't know. Welcome on board, my very good friend, and I also love him the most. I like him because he is a minister of God, which is one thing. There's a day someone asked me whether a pastor can be a lawyer. Maybe yes. Maybe respond to that before we can.
Thank you so much also for having me, Sele.
You're welcome.
I want to tell you that my sister, yes, it is possible to be a pastor or a minister of God, and yet you're still a lawyer.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, so who is Mr. Njeru? That had to be sorted out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So Mr. Njeru is an advocate of the High Court of Kenya.
Yeah.
And I've been in this profession for more than 5 years.
All right.
And on top of that, as you said, I love God so much.
Yeah.
He's been faithful to me.
Amen.
So, and for the purpose of this good evening that you're here is to discuss on the human rights.
Yeah. And
thank you also for having me once again.
You're welcome.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much for creating time to be with us. It's always an honor for me.
Yes.
Anytime I reach out to you, you are available. So welcome on board. As I introduced the topic of today, human rights. We've heard of this. It is my human right. You know, it is my right. It is the right of the demonstrators. That is the language you've heard more often.
Yes.
But when we talk about a human right, what is it really?
Thank you.
Yeah.
When we talk about the human rights,
yeah.
These are the rights or freedoms, as we call them,
yes,
that pertains to each and every individual. So once we are born, when everyone is born,
yes,
these are the rights that accrue to each and every person.
Yes.
They are not granted by the state or the government. And it is not a privilege. These are the rights that when everyone is born, we call them the inalienable rights. Such that they cannot be separated from you once you're born. So, and these rights and fundamental freedoms, they ensure that one, there is human dignity is respected. There is freedom of the person. And let me just comment and say that there's been an history of the human rights, as we say it. In ancient times, you saw there were so many atrocities that were committed against the people.
Yes.
And there are so many abuses on the human or person himself. Such that even when it came to the death sentences, they were so cruel and they were so inhuman.
Yes.
And this prompted in the year around 1215, there was the famous Magna Carta, whereby this charter was very instrumental in ensuring that the monarch, as it then was, the kingdoms,
yes, the kingdoms, yes,
such that there was limitation on whatever they would do, because at that time the feudal lords or the monarchs, they were the total, or they practiced what we call the authoritarian rule. And people found it wise that this charter is going to ensure there's freedom, and ensure that the liberty is guaranteed, and the freedom of the people is mandatory. So from 1215 BC all the way we go to, there are so many things that happen and all that, and we know about Holocaust, we know about the Second World War.
Yes.
So on the history of the human rights, we see that after the Second World War in 1945,
yes,
that is where we see now the agitation, because there was widespread abuse of human rights. And you remember in 1945, it is when the American warship bombed a place called Hiroshima and Nagasaki, with the atomic bomb. And there was so much cry, and there was so much anguish in the world. So in 1948, the UN General Assembly, by then, it was on 10th of December 1948, where they now came up with a charter, which we now call the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And in that charter, it is well stated that human beings, they are born free. So one, it is going to realize that everyone is born free.
Yes.
No one is born in chains. Such that even when that right is taken away from you, when you are, for instance, incarcerated, or when you are in prison, it is a limitation on your right, because everyone, according to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, is born free. And if you remit that right, then that right, there must be a law, or there must be a municipal or an international law that really is limiting that right.
So we can say that the law came in to help regulate and make sure that human rights were being adhered to.
Very true. Yes.
So when we talk of human rights, because thank you so much for that establishment, that background. So when we talk of the human rights, because I'm born free, you know, I'm not born in chains, as you said, that means I'm entitled to freedom in certain areas.
Of course.
So what are these areas when we come down to maybe listing the human rights or the categorization of human rights?
Yes, of course. What I may say, there are those we call now the fundamental rights and your freedom. They are very fundamental. And
fundamental means?
Fundamental. These are they are key. They are key. Very important, major. And as I've said, there is on the Universal Declaration of Human Rights that was adopted in 1948. It has 30 articles. And in those articles, they are the rights that each and every, let's say, a country adopts either in its municipal laws or their constitutions. And these are like the guiding light of us when it comes to the municipal laws. For instance, there is right to life. Right to life is a fundamental freedom. But I may want to inform our viewer that this right to life, it is a right that can be limited.
It can be limited?
It can be limited. According to the right to life as in our Kenyan context or Kenyan law, is guaranteed by Article 26 of the laws of Kenya. And the article continues to say that this right shall not be violated at all, except as per the law or as per this Constitution of Kenya. What does that mean? It means that there are instances when that right can be limited. For instance, when one is convicted of offenses that, for instance, in the penal code that calls for death sentence.
Death sentence, yes.
That one is a limitation.
Okay.
Because you see, there are around 4 offenses. One, it's if you commit murder.
Okay.
If you commit murder, there is also treason.
Okay.
There is also the robbery with violence, and other offenses.
Yeah.
Really like taking when you are ordering people.
Yeah.
It's an offense also that
can warrant
death sentences.
Okay.
So that is when your right can be to life can be limited.
Okay.
So we are seeing instances here in Kenya where there is human rights abuses.
Yeah, true.
Such that you have not been convicted. You have not even been taken to court.
Yeah. But
yet
that right is taken away.
That right is taken away.
Yeah.
We've seen where there is a extrajudicial killing.
Yes.
And extrajudicial killing, which is very rampant in Kenya today.
Yes.
Sorry to say, it's a machinery of the state to just silence, so that your rights are trampled upon, and
you have no voice
silence
for
your
it.
voice.
Yeah.
So it is mandatory that the government of Kenya respect these rights, because they are fundamental. Unless there is a law or our constitution really limits that right.
Before we move on to the next human right,
yes,
what can be done in such cases where this right has been infringed on, or someone's right to life has been taken away, especially with higher institutions, now like the government or our security agencies? Is there a remedy for this? Is there something we can do?
Thank you. For instance, you've seen people during the demonstrations.
Yeah.
People have died.
Yeah.
People have been shot.
Yeah.
And recently you heard that even our Interior Cabinet Secretary says that once you approach a police station, you just be shot. And also now
so we want to be reporting cases.
We be reporting cases.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, if at all, it's just you use the word approach.
Yeah.
If you just
regardless
approach, regardless of what you're going to do,
whether you're passing by,
whether
like
you're
the one here.
You can imagine.
It is a serious statement.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, just what an insult to an injury, then the president comes.
Yeah.
And says that don't.
You can only shoot there.
Shoot on the legs. And we very well know that even Lex Masai died because of a gunshot.
Exactly, because of the bleeding. Yes.
Of bleeding.
Yeah.
So these are rights that once, sorry to say, there is nothing that can really bring back life when one is lost. Yeah. But there are ways that we can bring this government into account. Okay. And you've seen the IPOA.
Yes.
The Independent Policing Authority.
Yes.
Whereby now there are those cases that are already being prosecuted in court.
Yeah.
And we saw the other day some officers trying to defend themselves and even say it was a case of my mistaken identity.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. Yes, and we very well see.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is one, there's still a recourse when one violates these rights.
Okay.
Once, because everyone is governed by the laws of Kenya, and no one is above the law. That is why the Constitution says that this is the supreme law of the land.
True.
Even the president himself is not above the law.
Yes, yes.
In fact, it is
governed by the law.
Governed by the law.
Yeah.
And you see, it is we, the people, are the supreme. We just give him that opportunity to serve us.
Wow.
So that is what the Constitution says, that the Constitution of Kenya is supreme law of the land. And we, the people, we are the ones that have the power.
Yeah.
It's only that now this power is governed through the democratically elected officials. Which one of them is the president as the custodian? So he's the one who is the backstops at him, if anything, on in terms of these rights being trampled upon or being infringed upon the people of Kenya. The backstops at him. So that's why we are saying, one, we use the machinery, the IPOA, which is an independent authority that really, we've seen, though it's trying, but I will mean say
it will take us quite some time.
Quite some time, and it doesn't have those we may call them teeth as per se. But we are seeing them trying. There is goodwill, and we've seen some instances where they've been unable to prosecute. Why? Because of lack of evidence.
The evidence that is supposed to be produced by
the evidence, the police are supposed to produce that evidence themselves. For instance, you saw the guy was shot in, was killed in
the police cells.
Albert, I think Albert Ojwang was killed in the cell. Who is supposed to provide the CCTVs footage?
It's our security agents.
The security agents, and we are investigating.
But surely, how do I give evidence against
against myself?
It's a challenge.
You see, it's a challenge.
It's true.
So we are facing a challenge in a way that, and we've seen at times even they are concealing evidence themselves. We saw that they shot somebody even in the demonstration. Then they pull them away. They go even remove the bullets so that there is no evidence. So we may say that yes, there is goodwill on IPOA to investigate. But those investigations, at times they don't result in convictions because there are some gaps that the machinery or the security ensures that there are some lapses. Which now IPOA is not able to fill. But all in all, we are trying.
We are trying. We are headed somewhere.
We are headed somewhere.
All right. I don't want us to move from that right to life. There are cases where in the aspect of medical field, you realize that sometimes doctors can can perform abortions. And there are times when they will tell you the mother was in danger. Does the law give room for such faculties to either infringe on this right of life?
Very well. In Kenyan context or in Kenyan law, and the constitution of Kenya is very clear that conception, that life begins at conception.
Exactly.
But then there are now a limitation or a qualification such that where now the mother perhaps is in danger when it's giving birth, or even the child, the fetus, when
the fetus
is in danger. And this one, my sister Celestine, has to be recommended by a qualified medical doctor. Not just anybody. So you cannot just go to any quack clinic and or anybody that performs those illegal acts or abortion and claim that my life was in danger. No, that's a criminal offense. So it is a limitation such that when really that a doctor says unless we do something here as a matter of emergency, then we may lose them both. So it is allowed by the Constitution of Kenya. Yes.
Wow, we are still in Legally Speaking. Here we are trying to unravel what human rights are. We've actually tackled just one right, that is the right to life. And continue speaking to us through 22914 Facebook page, Mwangaza TV, and we equally stream on our YouTube channel, Mwangaza TV Kenya. I'm with Mr. Njeru, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and we are here to bring the law at your doorstep. Let's go to the second right.
Yes.
Thank
you. I may call, I may want to go to the rights that cannot be violated at all. As we said, the right to life is a right that can be limited or violated at times. But the Constitution of Kenya is very clear, Article 25. There are those rights that cannot be violated. And one of them, we shall discuss around 4. One of them is that you are supposed to have freedom from torture, from cruel and degrading human treatment.
Those ones should never be.
Should never at any given time
be violated.
Freedom from torture, cruel and degrading human treatment. In every sphere of your life, whether you are in prison, as we saw the other, people have died in prison.
Yes.
People have died in those remand areas.
And even mental hospitals.
Even mental hospitals. Yes. We've seen even people dying of recent, even in Kenyatta Hospital.
We have a case right now of a young man who was poured with acid. In an hospital.
In an hospital.
Yes.
So we are saying that no, at any given time, you should be protected from torture. You should not be tortured. And remember, a while ago, there was now the Nyayo torture chambers.
Yes.
Whereby people were taken through all kind of degrading human treatment.
Where was the law when this was happening?
Sorry to say.
What is the place of the law in all this? Because apart from the torture chamber, it's a story we've had.
Yes.
I think we were still very little or something.
Yes.
Apart from that, even in our current life, there's too much torture. There's too much torture. It has become the norm. It has become the way of doing things. Someone needs evidence, they will torture you. And most of the people who are dying today, it's because they have been tortured to death. So where is the law in all this?
As I say, we have our constitution is a good item, but then the implementation and also what I may call to effect that law, the government or the security they are not implementing the law to the letter.
Okay.
Because you see, we have the laws which now should be adhered to. And now it's not the case.
Okay.
Because you see, if the condition, for instance, guarantees that you should not be tortured, we've seen instances where you turn to go record a statement with the DCI. And for you to, if you're told, for you to confess, they want you to confess.
They exert pressure
on you.
Such
that we've had people being taken, I think, to they've been in Karura Forest, and so many other weird places. So they are torturing you against the constitution of Kenya. They are infringing on your rights, because it is your right, as guaranteed by Article 49, right of an arrested person
not to be tortured.
Article 49 states on the right of an arrested person that he should not be compelled to testify or to give to confess. So if at all you are arrested and you go and tell them, I don't know anything, that should be all. They should now take you to the competent court of law, who will now determine whether you're guilty or you're not. Because you are presumed guilty until you're convicted by a court of law. So it's our security organs. In fact, it's like you're guilty when you're arrested. Before you're even convicted, you're guilty. So they should not at all exact pressure on you so that you can confess or so that they can get any information from you. It's within your right to either remain silent or even not to say anything, or even to call maybe your legal representative or your lawyer. So at no given time does the law says that you should be tortured.
Okay.
There should be a torture. Even when you are in prison, it is just your freedom that has been curtailed. You cannot see the outside world. But all other freedom are there. They are guaranteeing that you are not supposed to be to face any cruel, degrading, or any inhuman treatment at all.
Wow. When we come back, there's something I really want you to respond to. But thank you so much for keeping it here on Mwangaza TV in the Legally Speaking show. And I am with Mr. Njeru, who is presenting the law at our doorsteps, as I've always told you. I want us to take a short break. We'll be back. Please don't go away, because there's more that we have preserved for you.
And there's also a treaty that we call the International Covenant on Civil and People's Rights. They are very categorical that no human being should be tortured or face any cruel or degrading human treatment. So the same has been abolished, whereby now there are no those strokes in our Kenyan prisons, because it amounts to torture. So it was there initially, but then with the current constitution of Kenya, it is really outlawed. There's no place in the current Kenyan states.
That's very good to know, at least for those who would fear someone would really be mentally tortured before he stepped into the prison, because he's imagining not just for the years he'll be away from the family, but also imagining the anguish and the pain he'll have to go through as he receives the strokes. So it's a good thing to our Kenyan constitution. We should applaud.
Very true, very true. And you see also in terms of that torture, when it came to, as I said, you can be convicted, then you are sentenced to death. And you know, in the same has not been abolished in our books. It is still in our laws, death sentence. But I want to tell you that death sentence in our Kenyan laws, it is death by hanging.
Death by hanging.
Yes.
So like we had a recent case of a Kenyan being convicted to death.
Yes.
Because it's still in our books.
Yes.
Still in our books that as a country, as a nation, we haven't abolished entirely the death sentence.
Yes.
So is it in order for me to say, or maybe for the viewer who is watching us this moment, to say that someone can also can be hanged, as you're saying, it's death by rope?
I want to,
under the new constitution, the one we are using now.
I may want to say one thing. That, as I said, Article 26 is very clear that light can be limited. Yes, you can be hanged. Because now that order, it's an order that comes from the president himself.
Yes.
The judge sentences you to death. Then that order for your death.
For the implementation.
For the implementation. Rise with the president.
So today, if President Ruto gives a go-ahead, then those who are sentenced to death will surely be hanged.
Will be hanged.
So we are at the mercy of the president.
At the mercy of the president. But I may want to say that this death sentence, the last time it was implemented was in the year 1987 by the late President Daniel Arap Moi. And there were two people who were sentenced to death at that time, and they were generals in the army that you know very well, 1982. Pascal, it was called Henley and Pascal. They really wanted to overthrow the coup, the government that time. So that is the last time that Kenya really implemented and executed somebody.
But so, someone has room to appeal?
Yes, of course. Once you are imprisoned and you are sentenced to death, you have every right to appeal. I may want to say that, Antoine, that since then, all the those people who are under death law or who have been sentenced to death, most of the presidents have committed the same to life imprisonment. So there are very few people who are now on death row, because every president who comes, he says,
submits them
he says, now I have lessened or committed the same to life imprisonment. So at this time there are few people who are on death row. So most of them, and the majority of them, their sentences have been committed to life imprisonment, because of the reason that this thing, even death itself, it's cruel, degrading, and human treatment.
That's true.
Yes.
Wow. So we continue enlightening us on the human rights, especially those human rights. Now we have a right to life.
Yes.
We have a right not to be tortured.
Yes.
That is one thing that I didn't know. I
Yes.
now know.
Yes.
Because it has been the norm.
Yes.
What other rights should we be looking into?
As we continue with that Article 25, it states well that there is right to a fair hearing.
Okay. Okay.
So when you are subjected to any tribunal or any court of law, you should be given perhaps an opportunity to, one, defend yourself. So you should not be condemned unheard. You should be given an opportunity, if need be, to have an advocate or a representative, whereby this is a right that is guaranteed, and you should appear before an impartial judge or an entity. If you suspect in any way that any tribunal or any court is impartial, you should, if at all, object to any proceedings or any happening or any activity that continues in that court. One, you've seen of advocates say, tell the judge, or did they apply for a recusal of a judge? A judge might be biased. And there are very many instances that judges might not be able to give an impartial or an independent or an objective determination. It might be maybe they very well are, if the case that is before them is a case that maybe there is relationship between the parties that are involved in litigation.
So
it might be
going to have bias.
Yes, there might be a possibility of bias. It might be maybe a business or commercial ventures that maybe this one and the judge or the tribunal, they might have conducted some ventures,
or their competitors.
Yes.
It's still possible.
Yes, it's possible. So the justice must not only be done but seen to be done in Kenya. So we are saying now this right is an inviolable right. At no given time should you not be subjected to a fair hearing. You should be given an opportunity to express yourself, like the way the deputy president now faced. Yes, should be an impartial judge, whereby now your right should not be violated at all through that right to a fair hearing. It should not be limited in any way, whether in any judicial or quasi-judicial tribunal. It should not be limited. Yes.
Now, we've had cases, not just in Kenya, it's something that we see happening globally, of people choosing, streamlining themselves with a certain religion or a certain faith. We've had people say, I don't believe in God. Others will say, I am Christian, I'm Islamic, I'm Hindu, and such. We've even had people now that is on an international platform where someone says, whether I believe in God or not, I am married to a fence and things. How far is this a right? Is this a human right? And if it is, how far should it go?
This one we call the freedom of worship. Freedom of worship in Kenya is guaranteed.
It is guaranteed, yes.
It's guaranteed. That is why there was so much Rabaru and people really wanted to know, because we understand there is a church that is being constructed now in State House. Yes, it was there before, maybe we didn't know. But now that it was brought in the public limelight, everyone now want to know, because we are Buddhists. Can even
can we also come and direct or can we come and worship? It's true.
So Kenya is whereby there is freedom of worship. There are those that worship, maybe they are atheists. They are accommodated. You are Christian, you're accommodated. You're Muslim, you're still accommodated. You are Buddhist in
Even
Kenya.
devil worshippers, they have a church. The other day we were told they have failed to pay rent.
Yes.
So it's still
the
their right.
Freemason.
Okay.
The Freemason.
Are they extremes?
What I may say is that they are extremes.
Okay.
And you see, now that is where now the government comes in.
Okay.
Because you saw the other day there was the Shakahola.
Yes.
Which now dust has not yet settled.
Yeah.
And it's whereby you see, it's like you've really, through your doctrines, you've taken people in a way that somehow you've indoctrinated them such that their free will
has been taken away. Yeah.
Whereby we saw people are convinced that if they die, they are going while fasting. Yeah. They are going straight to their maker.
Yeah.
And they were told, now we are beginning with the children, let them fast. Then after that fasting, when they die, then yes. So there are those extremes in worship.
Yeah.
That and that is why we saw Mutava Musyimi, they really had came like with a tribunal to really look on those issues and say, can there be a role that is can really limit the, or can guide and govern the limitation or the right of that worship. So in a way, and also you've seen in some other denominations, we've grown up knowing that there are people who don't go even to the hospitals.
Yeah, that's true.
I think there's one in our place, I think it's called Kafonokia. Kafonokia.
Where's Kafonokia?
No, it's a denomination.
Oh, that's a name.
That's a name.
I need to do research on that.
So it's got it,
but there's also one in I don't know, in Nyanza region also. Yes. It actually made news. Yeah, where members don't go to church and they just die. But then how will I be able to prove that you as Mr. Nyaga, the lead of that church, took away my free will to make decisions?
Yeah, that is why now, you see, it is very hard to really prosecute these people.
Yeah.
Even when it comes to now the Shakahola.
Even the Shakahola, it's, yes.
It is now hard to determine, did you do it out of your own volition or free will? Or are you coerced? Because if that person is called upon, and most of them were saying, I did it by myself, I really want to fast.
Yeah.
There's no one who forced
others
me.
Were even refusing.
Yes. Yes. So it is very hard to prosecute because now, and you know, in Kenyan context, or in Kenyan, the burden of proof in criminal cases, it is beyond any reasonable doubt. So you really have to prove
beyond reasonable
doubt.
Okay.
That this person, there was what we call now the mens rea, or the intention of that person to make sure that these people died. So you have to prove.
Yeah.
So that is why even at the end of it, don't be surprised when you hear that maybe in Shakahola
there are still persons there.
There are still people there, and we at the end of it all now Mackenzie is free.
Yeah. Because someone somewhere will fail to prove beyond reasonable doubt that he was involved. Yes,
because he was not, no one who caught him maybe barring or even, you see, such things. So it is at all order to really prove beyond reasonable doubt.
Wow, I know. There are things we look at, there are situations in our lives, sometimes you get yourself questioning your intelligence, and sometimes you question your conscience, asking why the government is not stepping in to help, or to provide solutions. Now we know that there are some times when the government is actually limited because there are things that they can also not prove. There's no evidence to prove that indeed Sele ulidanganya hawa watu, it is not possible. Because of time, looking at my time, we actually are running short of time. Yes. Maybe we can just mention some of the other human rights, and then in our next segment we just continue with human rights and look at other things.
Yes. Yeah. Very well. There are so many rights that each and every individual is guaranteed.
Yes.
One of them we saw the other day, yes, that there is a right to assembly, Article 37, that is assembly, picketing, and to demonstrate. Yeah. That is a right that is guaranteed in our Kenyan constitution. Yeah. There is also right to dignity and a human person himself, whereby you as a person, you should be respected. Your dignity should be respected. Yeah. In a way that even when you are arrested, or even when you are missing, as the Ndiangui, I think there was one who was missing for 7 days. Yes, yes. There is that light that you should be given. You should have a dignity for the person, and that light, one of the other, which is not violable, is habeas corpus. And the right of habeas corpus is whereby when you are missing or when you're not found, the government should produce the body. Yes. Which now we're calling the right of habeas corpus. Produce the body. Yeah. So there are so many other rights. There are rights that we call the right to your privacy. Your data should not be at all infringed upon without your permission. Yes. And we can see now there are various laws that have come with that, like for instance the Data Protection Act. Exactly. So it is within that human dignity that even your phone, your communication should be private, unless even there is a court order for that light to be freed upon, and they have to prove to court that why they need to infringe on that light to privacy. Yeah. So there are various and many other rights that really are guaranteed by our constitution, which we shall delve into once because there are so many. Okay, there are so many rights. There are so many rights. I think we will do this in our next episode. Yes. But for you, my viewer, we have actually come to the end of our today's episode. As I've always told you, this is where we present the law at your doorstep. Ask me why. Because if you have any question in regards to human rights, we are here to give you a solution. And always remember one thing: wherever you are working, you're at home, your rights walk with you. You have to stand up and defend them. And just make sure that you're not infringing on someone else's rights. Mr. Njeru, thank you so much for helping us unpack this, helping us understand. May the same Lord bless you and do you well. If you have any question in regards to human speaking or any other interview we've ever done, or there's an area you feel like we really need to bring in the legal team to tackle, please don't fail to speak to us via our SMS line 22914. You can reach us out through our Facebook page. You can also hit my inbox, Celestine Waka the Favored, my Facebook page, or Celestine Waka. I will still get that, and then we are going to respond to it accordingly. And if you ever miss any of our episodes, our previous episodes, kindly pass by our YouTube channel, Mwangaza TV Kenya, or even sometimes our Facebook page. But then the Facebook page has so many things that are being streamed there. But for the YouTube channel, kindly reach out. You're going to go through what we've handled so far, and if you feel that there's something that you really need us to tackle, we are here to make sure that we do that. We're actually not done with human rights. We've actually given examples, and I know Mr. Njeru hasn't tackled everything, so in our next episode we should be handling something in regards to the same. Don't go away. When we need you, every Monday 7:30 p.m. This is the Legally Speaking Show, and I have been your host, Celestine Waka the Favored.